boys are not important.
Yep.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video will be a 25 facts that all freshmen need to know ASAP. So if you are new to my channel, welcome to my channel. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel, and also follow me on all of my social media that is linked down in the description box. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into the video. So rule number one, well, fact number one: if you're scared, don't be scared, okay, sweet baby, don't be scared. Because I was scared on my first day. Like, I didn't even want to get out the car, okay? I was so scared. I didn't want to get out the car or nothing. But when I walked into school, it just felt so like different than how I had expected it to. Like, you don't know who the freshmen are unless you came with them. You don't know all the sophomores, you don't know all the juniors, you don't know all the seniors, and they all just blend together. It's not like the seniors, you can tell that they're a senior. So my best advice to you is don't be scared on your first day. Just walk in like you are the boss and like you own the place. No, don't do that, don't do all that, but you know, just, you know, have confidence is what I'm trying to say. The next one is no fighting. Like, fighting is not cute. Like, so like, fighting is just so irrelevant to me. Like, there's been fights I've heard, like, oh my gosh, she talked about me and stuff like that, and it's just like, okay, and what? If you have enough confidence, you're gonna brush it off. Like, that's what I do. Like, I may have a guy call me ugly because he has no taste, look at his girlfriend, or I may have a girl that like be like, you know, she's bougie and stuff like that. Okay, and I'm still gonna walk around bougie and I'm still gonna walk around pretty. So therefore, I don't really care what people have to say. Like, shut up. If you have nothing to say to me nice, don't talk to me. And the next one: boys are not important. Boys are not important. Boys are not important. Boys are not important. And I'm gonna say it again: boys are not important. All my little girls out there who feel like they need a boyfriend, you know, they need this, they need that. Oh, I like this dude, let me go ahead and talk to him. Okay, you can like people, we all like people, but in my opinion, when you're a freshman, you should hold off on the dating just a little bit until you've actually felt comfortable in the school, got your grades together, your GPA is looking good, you're on the right track. Because boys can distract you. Like, boys don't really distract me, only because I can have a boy that I like and talk to him all the time, but at the end of the day, I know my priorities, and my priorities are these books and these grades. So therefore, I don't let them get any far past there. They're not going to affect my grades and bring me down. My mama don't play that. The next fact number 3, is do not go to school with a boyfriend, okay? In the summer of you going into your freshman year, it's very likely that you have a boyfriend, and it may not be likely, but I would say don't walk in with a boyfriend, because I did that and it messed up. You know, we have problems and things like that, only because like I would see other people and like I'll be drawn to them more, because when you get to high school, it's a different ball game. Like, you're gonna see so many cute guys and things like that, and then you may like be distracted in that way from your boyfriend. So don't go to school with a boyfriend. Fact number 4, do not binge watch Netflix. Instead, you should binge watch me on YouTube, okay? Not just saying, but seriously, do not binge watch Netflix after school. Okay, I've heard Netflix has been really good. I don't really personally watch Netflix, but I do binge watch like Love and Hip Hop, Black Ink Crew, things like reality shows like that I shouldn't really be doing, and it causes you to procrastinate, which is really not a good look. Procrastination is the one thing you should not ever do. Don't do what I do. So don't binge watch Netflix. Make sure you're on top of your game and you do your homework before you binge watch Netflix, and make sure you study before you do that as well. Fact number 5, parties. Party. No. I personally don't like parties. So my thought process is a little bit different than people who like parties. But I don't really know what to say about parties, but I've seen them on Instagram, Snapchat. So like, parties, I wouldn't really, you know, encourage you guys to go to parties. I mean, you'll hear about a lot of parties and stuff like that, but like, you necessarily don't have to go to those parties. Parties, I don't like parties, and I'm not a party person. I party with who I want to party with. I don't want to be in a facility with people who are twerking and, you know, all that body heat. It's just a lot going on, and I'm just not with that. So therefore, there's a lot of parties in high school to look out for that. So yeah. The next one is things that will tempt you. Those are called temptation. Oh my god, my makeup. Those are called temptations. Temptations are the three big ones. Three big ones. That's sex, drugs, alcohol use with drugs, and also your friends can tempt you to do stuff as well and really like encourage you and make you want to do it, and it's really tempting. So sex, you'll hear a lot about sex in high school, like a lot about sex. Drug dealers are walking around, crackheads, people who smoke weed, pot, I think that's weed, cigarettes, and a lot of things like that. So look out for those kind of things. You will hear about a lot of things like that. You'll hear about sex a lot during the week as well. People just talk about that because of hormones and things like that. But make sure you're safe and make sure you are having protected sex. If you are sexually active, I would not encourage you to have sex because you're still very young and you don't need to be doing that. But in reality, people are doing it all the time when they have boyfriends and doing it with others. So, you know, it's just a reality check. Friends will tempt you to do a lot of things, like to have sex and to use drugs and to do alcohol, to steal, to do bad things, leave the house. You hear a lot about that as well when you go into high school as a freshman. So a lot of things like that. So high school is really like a reality check for like you to really know what's going on in this world. In my opinion, you hear a lot about different things. So look out for those three things that will tempt you to do things. Another one, go to church. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord, okay? So I would encourage you to go to church. One, because you always need God here with you and by your side, even though he is. But I think you should go to church because it will encourage you to do better, and you know, you'll be able to like pray and things like that. You'll feel really good because church can really help you in the long run. Next one is study. Don't procrastinate. Don't do what I do. Don't do what I do, okay? Don't come home, eat popcorn and M&Ms every day because it makes you thick, okay? That's what I do. I don't encourage people to do that, you know, but it is really good. But now I don't do that anymore. It's kind of gotten old, so now I just eat that at like the movies and stuff like that. So study after school. Go over your work. I normally say I don't need to study, but we all need to study. Like there's something we could do to help us with our better grades and an upcoming quiz or test and things like that. So always study as a freshman. Next one, this is a big one that a lot of people don't know going into freshman year, so I'm going to tell you guys right now. You will not have the same friends sophomore year, and that's just point blank period. You may have a couple of friends, but you'll see the different changes throughout the freshman year, and then when sophomore year comes, you'll probably be a changed person. You'll probably cut those people off, and you will not have the same people, and that's just facts. That's just plain facts. You can't argue with me about it, okay? So the next one is no gossiping. Gossiping is not cute. It's not necessary. It's really unnecessary. Like seriously, it causes fights unnecessarily. It's just like keep your mouth closed. If you have nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. The only time you should protect yourself if someone is talking about your mom, you, and your personal things. Not like you're ugly, you don't know how to dress, your breath stank. No, I'm talking about personal, really deep things like that. Another thing, gossiping is just not really putting you in a good mix or a good reputation. Like your name will be dragged through the mud and people will be looking out for you because you like to gossip. So no gossiping, that's not good, but you will see a lot of people who gossip all the time. The next fact is find your strengths and your weaknesses. What I'm going to say with this is find what you're good at, find what you're not good at. Okay, don't do things that you're not good at. Like, no, find what you are good at, because when you have like a talent, like I have makeup, I found out that makeup was my talent, a God-given talent. I use that instead of doing like singing or dancing, which I can dance, okay, I can sing, but those are not really my talents. I cannot sing like a Whitney Houston, and that's nothing I'm gonna take into the future. So I think the best thing is to find your strengths and find your weaknesses. Next one is dual enrollment. Dual enrollment is basically free tuition, free college tuition for those who want to go into college. So dual enrollment, you can start that by taking the acupuncture test. You have to get a high enough score on the acupuncture test. The acupuncture test is like elementary math and elementary reading. It's really easy. It's nothing hard or anything like that. You take that test, you get a high enough score, and then you can apply to Georgia Highlands, Kennesaw State, Chat Tech. Chat Tech does not transfer all of your credits over, but that's really good if you want to go into cosmetology. So look into Chat Tech. That's a really good school for that. So dual enrollment is basically to help you graduate college faster in a sense, and also to help you get college credit while you're still in high school. Next one is scholarships. Doing scholarships is really, really good. There's a lot of different apps like Scholly, FastWeb is one, and basically you go on, you have your own profile, you put in things that you like, things you're good at, if you're black, white, Hispanic, male or female, things like that, and then they'll drop a list down of scholarships for you. You click on one that you may be interested in, you apply for the scholarship, then you enter the prize or like the task to do it, and when you enter that in, when you win it, you get a lot of money for it. It can go up to like $10,000 in scholarships, things like that. So I would encourage you young folk out there to do that for sure, because that's a really good way to help you in high school. Next one is the SAT and ACT. I have never taken any of these tests, but you will see these throughout the year. The SAT and the ACT scores can help you while you're still in high school for dual enrollment. You can use those scores to apply for the dual enrollment program, and also it's to help you with scholarships and when you're applying for colleges as well. And it is really good for you to start taking the SAT and ACT right now, so you can see and be comfortable with it. So once your senior year comes and those scores actually count, your eyes are more open to those who are not going to take the test. Oh my god, my eyelashes are getting on my nerves. Okay. The next one is to aim high, aim high, aim high, aim high, aim high, aim high. Meaning don't settle for less. Aim high with your goals, aim high with your grades, aim high who would you hang out with. Have really good standards, who you date, who you talk to, and just have your priorities straight when you're a freshman, because you will see that a lot. There will be stressful times, depression for some people. You may feel like you're just not fit for high school, but you just have to aim high and always tell yourself, I got this, okay? I got this. Okay. Don't try and work during school, okay? You don't need a job. Everything you have is there. You have your food, you have your clothes, you have your shoes, you have your hair, you have all the accessories you want. Like, you don't need to be working freshman year, okay? It's okay to have a job, but you don't need a job. You can get you a job sophomore year and then do that once you find out about the workload and that you're able to balance things out and you actually work on balancing things out. I would really not encourage freshmen to get a job because there's no point getting a job. So yeah. Next one is to eat healthy. Keep a really good routine of eating healthy, like meaning eat your breakfast in the morning. Don't get on the school bus without eating your breakfast. Make sure you eat a lunch. Don't starve yourself during lunch. The only meal you should have every day should not be dinner, okay? You need to eat all the 3 meals: breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Breakfast helps you throughout the day, lunch nourishes you throughout the day, and dinner is your final eating when you're just hungry at night and you just eat dinner, I guess. I don't really know. Popcorn kernel in my mouth. Okay. The next one is to have a relationship with your teachers. This is really, really important because this will help you in the long run when you get to be a senior and you need letters of recommendation. Letters of recommendation is basically where you apply for a school that you want to go to, but you need so many letters of recommendation saying this is a good student you guys have on your campus and they're great, she's a productive student, things like that. And when you have a relationship with your teachers and you love your teachers, those teachers will send out that letter of recommendation for you and you'll be able to get into the college that you want to get into. So have a relationship with your teachers. Don't forget, do that. Next one is to get active. Get active during your school year, meaning join different clubs, join the dance team, cheerleading, you know, basketball, just different things like that. Be social in high school. Don't be like, you know, by yourself all the time, lonely. Talk to people. That's how you build relationships with other people and get to know people as well. That goes along with building your friendships. Building your friendships is really good because your friends will be there for you through thick and thin. You meet new people. You learn so many different things about different kind of people. Like, I have friends, but I have a variety of different kind of friends, different kind of personalities, and that's what really is fun to do. And, you know, not just have that one best friend and y'all always ride or die together. Okay, and we will not be there next year. Okay, the next one is your workload. Your workload in freshman year. If you have AP classes, honors classes, or any really high level class like IB or something like that, those are really the classes where you will have the most homework. If you have regular classes that everyone else is taking on that one level still, then you're not really gonna have that much homework. Maybe like 1 page a week or something like that. Foreign language, for me, for French, we had homework, yeah, every now and then. So French was kind of hard. So yeah, I'm done with French, so I cut that out. I was like, nope. Next one is, if you want to start a business, if you want to start a YouTube channel, if you want to start a blog, if you want to start a website, if you want to start helping people and getting your name out there and things like that, start now. Don't start a year from now. Start now. I started my YouTube channel in freshman year, and now it's been no, did I start a freshman year? I think I did. Like second semester freshman year, I think, something like that. And it's been a year. I'm on YouTube still. I've reached over 500 subscribers. That may not be that much because I didn't post consistently because it was kind of hard to do that when you're going to school. But I'm really focused on that right now, YouTube. And also my Instagram is really doing good right now. So my business is doing good with makeup and eyelashes. So if there's anything you want to do, you need to start in high school, because literally, like, it's not what you know now, it's who you know. And if you start now and getting those connections, it will really help you in the long run with getting different jobs that you want and things like that. The next one is to have goals. So a really good thing to do is to have a what is that thing? It's like a little poster board. Call it a little goals board. It's basically where you like put a poster up and you just take out different pictures from magazines of what you want your future to look like, something like that. I forgot. A dream board. Is it a dream board? I think it's a dream board, something like that. But anyways, those are really good to do. I did one of those when I was younger. A lot of things on there now actually have affected me now, like lipsticks, that's makeup, fashion. I really like to do fashion kind of things. The way like modeling, the way I walk, things like that. I used to admire a lot of models and stuff like that. So doing a dream board is really good to do. Also, writing down your goals is really good to do. Having a checklist is really good to do. Making sure all your priorities are straight. Making a calendar in your room. I have that right now of everything that I'm working towards as well, and deadlines. So those are really good as well to do, and it will help you, you know, in the long run. The next one is get good grades. And what I mean is, I don't mean straight C's, I don't mean straight B's, even though you pass. Good grades to me are A's and B's, but more A's than B's, and straight A's, okay? That's what good grades are to me. You can have straight B's. That doesn't really, no, that's not really that good to me. So aim high for your grades, because in freshman year, if you have a really good solid GPA, like a 3.4, 3.5, 4.0, when senior year comes, when they take that freshman weight GPA and they average it out with all of your 4 years, and that average GPA comes out, that's going to be your last GPA for high school. So you need to have it to be big if you really want to, you know, go to college and get into a really good school and they accept you on a full ride or not a full ride, but at least you got into this into the school. So I like kind of brush it out, but a lot of girls, I feel like, don't like to brush it out because they like to prove a point at school, and then they like to get into fighting, like, oh, I beat her and stuff like that. Like, okay, the next day or whatever. So no fighting in school. It's really not smart to do or cute to do at all. It's not a good reputation. You just get written up. So yeah, I would just say that. So yeah. And we are done with this video. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for clicking on this video. Be sure to follow me on all of my social media that is linked down in the description box. And tell me in the comments what you think about this video and any other kind of videos that you would like for me to do. Bye.